Hello and welcome once again, fellow gaming fans. This is Small Archangel. I left my hatch open. Welcome to another episode of 7 Days to Die, War of the Walkers. It's day 35, which means we've got a horde this evening, so we need to prepare for that first and foremost. So we've got some trees growing either side here, so we're going to be able to make our little side platforms before too long. And I think, let's see, this one on this side is going to be closest to the road. Somebody said in the comments it would be a good idea to make that our bike platform, and I would tend to agree with that, because then we've got less far to go to reach the road, and we'll have our platform for our vending machines on the other side. Now, here, rather than wood frames, what I really want is catwalk, and of course it's attached to some trees, so it's not as if we need to worry too much about the structural integrity. It should be absolutely fine. Here, of course, we're going to need some more wood spikes below, because this is day 35. We could well get splitters turning up, and so I need to make lots and lots of wood spikes. So that is really what we are going to be focusing on in this episode. Preparation for the horde ahead. So how much ammo do we have? I've got some shotgun ammo. I've got a shotgun, have I? Or have I not? No, I've got a hunting rifle and I've got some hunting rifle ammo, so that's fine. I've got so much stuff that I have still in my inventory because I can't put it away because there's nowhere to put it away because we haven't got enough storage capacity yet. So we're still chasing our class quest to be able to make the really big storage to put stuff away. I don't really want to be placing small chests and having to destroy them and move everything around at this point, but we are close to being able to get all our class quests finished now, which is great. So we will hop down here now. Oops. Oh, the bike is just here. Do you know what? I'm going to move that. I think the bike has got a load of stash in it as well, and actually the bike's possibly not a bad place to leave things. We're just going to park that there. Let's see. Yes, it does contain some things, some of which we can actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take that out of there just in case, but I'm leaving the bike well away. Nothing. Well away from our base, because again, spitters could completely, transform it into a pile of ash. So we're going to head to the farm where we know we've got 3 chests, and we're going to stick some things in there as overflow for the time being. I left those chests there quite deliberately. One of them, oh holy moly, you hiding in my coffee plants. Well, that's sporting. That's what you get for that. Ooh, hello. He's got a machete. That's a very nice present first thing in the morning. Lovely. So we've got 3 chests here, and I'm going to put some seeds in there. The aloe seeds, I think we will actually plant. Yay, there we go. So we'll put those right there. And then the rest of this stuff is actually, yeah, it's ready for harvesting, really, isn't it? So we should probably do that. That said, this is probably not the ideal time to do it. So that is our crate for sort of seeds, gardening stuff. So this crate next to it, oh, I've got some fertilizer there as well. We'll put that away also. And then in here we just got various bits of food that won't fit in my chest. I'll keep it on me. And we've got various bits of food and I don't know what else, which I've got some dirt fragments. Well, they belong in here. Although actually we need to make ourselves a piece of ground, is it? Burnt forest ground, forest ground. I think we probably just want forest ground. So we need a piece of that. There we go, because we made a hole in the ground at some point, and I don't really want a horde coming and, us having a hole in the ground for them to start digging stuff up. We've got shotgun ammo, which we should keep on us, really. And then, yeah, I've got a welding tool. I'm going to put that there. That will be safe enough. I just need to remember where they are. And then we've got some trees to chop down. Fab. And we've got, how many arrows? 215 crossbow bolts, so that's good. And then my hole in the ground was somewhere over here. There it is. Let's fill that up. Lovely. Okay, there we go. Right, so I'll get my trusty fire axe now. And we'll take out the trees that are closest to the base. Obviously, those ones, they're not the ones we want to take away. So I'm going to do some chopping, grinding now, folks, so that we can get enough wood. We've probably got quite a bit of wood. We've got a lot of wood already, so let's start making spikes straight away. There's a nurse coming towards me. I see her. Let's just get 200 in there for the moment. Oh, there's quite a few zombies coming my way, actually. And at the moment, I don't think it matters over much. Flipping heck, where did this lot come from? Wandering horde, methinks. At the moment, I don't think it matters how we kill zombies, just as long as we kill them. There we go. So, I'm just going to use the club there a little bit. And then we'll shoot him in the face, because he's quite hard. And we need to kill 50 zombies for our covert class. And we need to kill about 50 zombies for one of the other class quests as well. So, this is great, really. From that point of view. And of course, tonight's horde. Hey, try reloading. Wood will help with that too. Yeah, this thing does not load very fast, and I haven't got wood. Hello! Oh my word, something has gone a bit screwy with the reloading animation, and there's now a massive delay on it. So I'm probably going to be better off just with my club. There we go. Look at that line of dead bodies. Fantastic. No zombie finer than a dead zombie. There we go. There we go. Okay. Any more? Probably. I can hear another one. I just can't see him. No? No more? Okay, great. So we've got up here, we've got a tradesman class 4 of 5. Gather scrap plastics. So we obviously need to gather some scrap plastics. Not too many to finish off that one, which is fab. And then my other class quests, we've got a couple which require us to kill lots of zombies. The marksman class. No, we just need to gather our class papers for that. But this one, oh, we need to gather scrap helmet. Gather, surely we need to make them. And then survivalist, any of them, kill any zombie, 50 out of 50. Oh, we have actually done that already, so that's fantastic. So, scrap armor. Now, what armor am I actually wearing at the moment? Well, I've got steel chest armor, so that's... yeah, my steel chest armor is actually quite good, but nothing says we actually have to equip all this stuff. So let's go to that. We've got covert scrap boots. Right, let's make that our active quest. And I've got spikes here. I'll put those in my hotbar, then we can see how many we've already got. There's a zombie wandering around over here. I'm going to smack him over the head just because they annoy me loitering around my base. Here we go. And we'll first and foremost make sure we've got plenty of spikes underneath the trees over there. So I'm going to actually make... Yeah, I'm making 200 of those, and that's going to take a while. But I'm also going to... I'll put another 100 through, actually, because you can never have too many spikes. And we'll make sure we've got plenty under these trees here as well, because it occurs to me that if we were to die, we would then respawn at our bedroll, and then we'd have the horde all coming over here. And if that horde contains spitters, that is not good news. And I would be kind of reluctant then, at that point, to even show my face, because then they'd start spitting on my actual base, which would not be cool. So I am going to cut down a few more trees. So I'm going to go around and get rid of anything that's a bit close to the base, including that zombie. So we'll get these trees here. Is there another one somewhere? So many zombies today. It's probably another one crawling through the grass that I haven't seen. No, I'm not detected, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. So we'll get a bit more forestry grinding in. There we go. So I've collected quite a few trees in, planted the seeds back out again. As you can see, we've got 162 spikes now. We've got a deer wandering around over there, which I'd quite like to take a pot shot at. There it goes. Lovely. I can now one-shot them. This is fantastic. And I actually managed to level up while I was gathering wood as well, so that's great. So I've got some more sort of points to spend there. Now, I've got... We know one of our class quests, the builder one, I think. No, not the builder one. Yes, the builder quest, of course, requires us to place and upgrade wood frames, but we're going to be able to do that relatively easily when it comes to these platforms, because these platforms are going to be solid. They're not going to be see-through or shoot-through platforms, so that's going to be relatively straightforward for us to do, I think. I don't know if we're going to need as many as 50 is the only thing. That zombie... is kind of in the way, and I can't really get at it to destroy it in order to put some more spikes in its place. So that's annoying. Gonna have to leave that for the time being. So I don't really want to prioritize this part over and above the others. So let's go make sure we fill in the gaps, because the last horde obviously trashed the spikes up here. We managed to fill the entire area with spikes, but the horde that came did decimate them a little. So we'll refill the gaps. I think I mostly did that previously, but obviously these aren't very durable spikes, and it's fairly easy for random zombies like these ones obviously were to come along and play on them and destroy them as well. So there we go. That's it. That's pretty much it for there. I might, I don't know, have a row of spikes here, but if I do that, then I'll risk spiking myself, I think. So, okay, so we need to try and fill all of these in. They're a little bit difficult to place, is the only thing. Ah, they always want to go not quite where you want them to be. There. Okay, well, it's getting on for evening time now. I've just had my first thunderclap, but I've finished placing spikes. We're still making spikes, but that's okay as well, because I'll have lots of spare ones just in case. What I also thought of doing, maybe, and this is where I just need to have a little look. Barbed wire, iron and wood, and that one just needs iron. Now I have lots and lots of iron, as it turns out, as it happens. So what I might do is just cancel those, and we'll try making, I don't know, 50 barbed wire, and I want to put those around the outside of here, so that we've got barbed wire to. Oh, look, I've missed a bit here. So that we've got some barbed wire to sort of hang the zombies on as well. Kind of keep them a little bit busy, especially spitters. There we go. Missed a bit. Excellent. Any other bits in there? Nope, I nearly got caught on that one. There's a hole there as well. Yes, go in there. And of course, we can fit some more in here too. There we go. Lovely. Right, now, where's my barbed wire? I've got 11 of them there. Alright, so we've not got ever so many there. I'm just going to get my bacon and eggs there because, frankly, we're in need of a little bite to eat here. And another one. There we go. And how about that armour? If we can make some armour, that would be quite good too. However, time's getting on, and perhaps I should put this barbed wire out. We're probably not going to be able to place all of it. And there isn't much in the way of lighting over this way either at the moment. So I've got to be careful of the barbed wire myself. Of course, with the barbed wire here, I won't be able to get past it myself. I'll get hung up at myself trying to repair and replace my spikes. That said, I don't believe that it's going to stand up to the Zeds. It's not. We're going to end up with the zombies trashing it, realistically. So I don't think it's likely to get in my way. There we go. And we'll just leave one in my hotbar there. So I've got part of the way round there. And we'll just see if that, I'll try and kite the zombies to that part of the platform, and we'll see how effective that actually is. It can be sometimes for just snagging them and keeping them. Uh-oh, here comes a screamer. I think I heard one. Last thing we need at this point, really. But I can't see her. And I have other things to do, quite frankly. Right, so, scrap iron armour. Let's just have a little look. We're going to need our armour bench. Are we going to need... Oops, that's not what I meant to hit. We're going to need an armour bench for that. I don't remember. Scrap. Scrap. I don't think so, actually. I think we need to learn the recipe for it, don't we? We need to learn the recipe for that. Scrap. Scrap boot schematic. Scrap helmet schematic. Yeah, you see these ones... Reading a schematic. Right, so we can't actually make those because we actually we don't have the schematic for them, so that's not going to happen. Now what I have got is this machete. I can put these two machetes together in here, and there we go. So that's nice. And then we want to get ourselves some munitions, really. So we've already got, just put those there. I'm not planning on having to use that. I'll put these away, actually, and then we'll have that just in extremis. I have my hunting rifle there. And let's see, what else have we got? We have a pistol. We have two pistols, actually. That one is the better of the two. We have a Remington 8. Well, what kind of ammo does that take? It takes this stuff here. Okay, let's take the 9mm. And for the hunting rifle, of course, we've got the ammunition for that down here. There it is. We'll take the Remington and that ammunition there. We have a FAMAS as well, actually. Let's just fill my hotbar with heavy munitions, heavy armors, and we'll see how we do. Oh, well, we have a shotgun as well. There we go. And we have shotgun ammunition, but again, we haven't got very much shotgun ammunition. But all this is going to be really quite good for us to be able to get some practice in with guns. Yes, we've got the stuff for that. We've got 30. We've got 30 of those. Right, we need these as well then. There we go. Okay, how are we doing? 21-19. Right. We absolutely don't want to be here when and I'm just going to shut that door, because the only way I'm going back in there during horde night, of course, is in my coffin, effectively. Let's just run this way across here, and we definitely don't want our horde being kited to over there. So there we go. Now I've got mostly spike coverage there, but if I can try and get them to come over here, they'll get hung up on our barbed wire, hopefully. So let's see, what should we start the party with? A FAMAS? Yes, we'll try doing that. Let's just make sure it's cocked. It seems to be loaded. That's good. And in here somewhere, I have leg booster shot, immunization shot. Now these, I've had a couple of comments saying these will actually make you immune from zombie infection for a couple of days, but I'm not planning on getting sucker punched while I'm up here. It shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen. I shouldn't need it because I'm not planning on falling down, but you never do know. Frankly, if I fall down, I'm probably toast anyway. Oh, here we go. Now, where are they coming from? Not a clue. Opposite direction, probably, knowing my luck. Do we see any? I hear some. Ah, there we go. There's one. Let's get this party started. Oh, yep, they're stuck on there, all right. Well, there we go, folks. It's dawn, and there's a lot of cleanup to do after this party. That is a seriously large amount of deads down there. And I used every weapon in my arsenal against them as well. So we've got some good gun sort of leveling power in there. Is he dead? I think he's dead. Something's still moving down there. No, I don't think so. Okay, there we go. So we are now level 75, which is nice. Oh, someone is still alive down there. Where did you come from? And still they come. What? There's another one. There's virtually no spikes left. They've pretty much decimated the entire lot. There's still some zombies, but I'm not quite sure where they are. I can hear them, but I can't see them. So, yeah, I'm going to have some serious work to do sorting this out. We've also got a little bit of repair work there to do. And, of course, my guns aren't in great condition now either. So, the main thing that we really need to do is get our base set up so that doing things like repairing guns is going to be easier. Basically, we need to get all of the storage sorted out. You can see, actually, this barbed wire is pretty robust. It's all still there, isn't it? Oh, some of it may have gone, possibly. This side, I'm not sure, but mostly it all seems to be there. So we're going to have to use sort of blocks method to try and get across that to be able to repair stuff. So actually the barbed wire is probably pretty good because it inflicts damage before they even get onto my spikes. And actually, yeah, they don't seem to have trashed any of it. So that's good. So that's quite high durability. Good stuff. Okay, so I think what I'll do is I will put more barbed wire all the way around the outside, and then, as I say, we will have to be careful when we're upgrading and repairing the spikes ourselves, because I'll have to place wooden frames to get over the barbed wire in order to. But that is probably the safest and most efficient way of putting spikes around the place anyway. So I've got a lot of work to do with that. But in the meantime, let's see what our skills are looking like. We've got a few points available. We've got 30 points available to us. Gunsmithing, crafting quality. Well, we can craft guns if we have a gun smithing. Let me just put in gunsmithing, yes. But what I want to be able to make, let's just see if we can make one. Not a nail gun. A gunsmithing forge would be good. But, oh, there it is. Gunsmithing workstation. Which we need a battery for, and forged steel and electrical parts. Okay, so we're going to need a fair amount of stuff for that. But it might be a good thing to build. Do we have a battery that isn't in the bike? I think we do, but I may be wrong. We may need another one. Battery. No, we don't have a battery. Okay, but we can soon get one, I'm sure. But if we can make a gunsmithing forge and put it here, then we can craft our own gun parts, which means that we're going to be able to much more easily upgrade and repair this lot. But for the moment, I think I've got a lot of guns in here which just aren't really worth having, and which we might just sell, really, because upgrading, yeah, I don't know, it might be better to just repair this one. I can repair this one with a weapon repair kit. There we go. Let's just hit repair, and it'll lose a little of its durability, of course. There we go, it's 407. But these ones, I think probably the best thing, as a couple of old people have already said to me, is to sell them, because they're just not very good quality. Possibly the same for the Desert Eagle as well. We've got two of those. It's not necessarily worthwhile amalgamating those, combining them in the workbench, because it doesn't make them that much better quality. So I'm going to put my ammo away for the moment, because it's all kind of taking up my inventory. And we've already finished the class quests, which require us to use guns and various ordnance to kill zombies with. So we'll put our weapons away for the moment. At least we'll put away the ones that we intend to keep. And there we have it, folks. We've got a horde to try and loot. So I guess that's what I'll do now, though, to be honest. I'm not entirely sure what I can do with all the loot, because at the moment, most stuff, unless it's stuff we already have, I'm going to struggle to accommodate it in our base. Looks like the bike is still over there, so the horde didn't go anywhere near it. But I'm going to do my best and get rid of a few corpses, and I will see you guys in the next episode. I hope, in the meantime, that you enjoyed this one, and if you did, as per usual, let me know by hitting that like button, and also feel free, leave me your comments and your suggestions, and let me know how you guys get on if you play this mod as well. So I do hope you'll join me next time we play 7 Days to Die War of the Walkers. Until then, keep gaming, stay happy, and bye-bye for now.